welcome to the ESPYs Red Carpet Show presented by Walmart. We are out here in Los Angeles, California, getting ready for the 31st ESPYs. It's going to be lit out here at the Dolby Theater. A lot of people showing up tonight.
Yes.
LeBron James will be in the building. Lil Wayne will be in the building. Patrick Mahomes will be in the building. It is going to be an amazing night of sports excellence. And we're going to get you ready for it over the next hour. Harry Lyles, Christine Williamson in the building. Look, people are already pulling up. This is the red carpet, right?
Look at that.
Already dressed to the nines. Look, we got Liam Hendricks here.
Yep.
I mean, we have a lot of conversations that are going to be happening too, and some surprise appearances. That's what I'll say.
Yes.
The Cavinder Twins. Hopefully, we get to talk to them. Why?
For sure.
Why?
I mean, why not?
It's great to be a Miami Hurricane. That's what you're supposed to say.
No, I'm not saying that for you, Christine. I don't participate in that.
Obviously. By the way, guys, it is a little toasty out here also, so don't be surprised if people are glistening a little bit.
Yeah, it ain't cool.
Yeah, it's not cool at all, but it is very cool at the same time.
It's cool vibes, not temperature.
For sure.
Absolutely.
All right, Harry Lyles. Your first ESPYs, I'm Christine Williamson. This is not my first ESPYs, but I do want to ask you, how are you feeling? What are you excited about? What's going on in your mind?
I am very excited just because this is the one day on the calendar, right? You have the Home Run Derby Monday.
Right.
You've got the All-Star Game Tuesday. And then this day is the culmination, right, of just the entire year of sports.
Right.
You get to celebrate just the greatest athletes in every single sport. And honestly, in a lot of places, you know, athletes you might not have heard of. And then obviously with Jimmy V, great cause. So to be able to just bring all of that together and have a moment like this is really cool. And I'm honored to be a part of it.
Yeah. All right. So we have a third member of our show. Gary Striewski is also in the building. Gary, what do you have going on over there?
Well, listen, I'm nothing but a stone's throw from you, but I'm on the other end of the red carpet as everybody is literally making their entrance. And hey, C-Dub, I know you're excited to talk to Angel Reese, Flau'jae Johnson. They just walked in. All right, so I'm sort of that first line of defense as all these athletes start trickling in. You are looking wonderful. Harry Lyles is looking wonderful. I hope you're not sweating too much, but I'm holding things down. Right here, look at Joe Hayden on the mini mic. Joe Hayden on the mini mic. It's really a who's who we're seeing right now on this red carpet. So I'm going to post up. I'm going to hold it down right here. I'm going to get the interviews. I'm looking forward to Lil Wayne coming through. I got to holler at Wheezy. But, yeah, let's have a fun hour, huh?
Let's do it. And in fact, we've already got our first guest, right? We're here with the LSU.
We're squatted up. We're squatted up.
Do we want to just get names in here? Like, we want to make sure we introduce everybody. You guys got 3 mics. Let's just let it rip.
Hi, I'm LaDeja Williams.
Oh, wait, hold on. The grill, though?
Right.
The grill?
Can we get a close-up on that?
She was going to try to act like
You know, I'm from Florida. You know, that's
okay. We're in Florida.
I'll get a recommendation after the show.
Bradenton.
Okay. I'm from Tampa, so represent.
Hi, I'm Amani Bartlett.
I'm Kateri Poole from New York.
Glad I got the something.
I'm Samaya Smith.
I'm Emily Ward. Hi, I'm Izzy Besselman.
Sean Armstead joining us on the program. Listen,
all right, as I said, squatted up. You guys are at the ESPYs. You're up for best team. I mean, how are you guys feeling as you go into the night? Yeah. Oh. No. Wait, we're trying to see the grill. We're trying to see the grill. Yeah.
I'm really excited. You know, we got the bus fit. I think, you know, we showed out real nice for the red carpet, but I'm excited. Hopefully we win the award.
So that you point that out, what is everybody wearing? Because we've got a great variety. Like who, what do we have here?
I got Dolce & Gabbana on the pants and Prada on the shoes, and everything else, you know, I just threw it together.
Oh, wow.
This was made for me, so this is not
fancy.
Yeah, I mean, I had to throw a little tribute to Virgil, you know, rest in peace. So kind of had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Everything else I kind of just put together. You know, jewelry is essential, so yeah.
Beautiful.
No, I just threw something together, I'm not gonna lie. My dress is from a boutique in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Local.
Yeah, I just kind of threw this dress together, but I got this dress from Australia.
Oh, okay. Represent.
Yeah.
So other than possibly winning an ESPY tonight, what are you guys most looking forward to as you head into the night?
Yeah, go ahead.
I heard Lil Durk gonna be here, so shout out to him. I want to see Lil Durk tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for that. And, you know, I already met Dwayne Wade, just seen a couple more celebrities, so I'm just bobbing.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, just the experience, you know, this is once in a lifetime, so just trying to, yeah.
Come on up, ladies. Let's go. Represent.
Right
come on
here,
and
let's
stack it.
go.
All right, how are you? Looking beautiful. beautiful, looking beautiful. Okay, so we were asking everybody, here, let's get your mic. We were asking everybody what we're most looking forward to tonight. What about you? First of all, hold on. The fit. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is like a nice paisley print. So what are we wearing tonight?
Yes, it's Club Lapel. He designed this for me, so shout out to him.
Okay. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
Really just, networking, connecting with athletes. I just saw Skylar Diggins, so I'm looking forward to meeting her and, all of these amazing athletes.
I love that. I love that for you. Do you think you're going to win an ESPY tonight? Where do you feel like your chances are?
I think it's very high.
Okay.
We set the tone for women's basketball this year. And, we made a lot of noise. So.
Say word. 100%.
Ain't lying.
Yeah. What about you? What we feel like? Oh, wait, hold on. The pearls hanging out. Listen. The details. So how do we pick this fit?
Shout out to the Creation Club. I usually don't get styled, but they style me.
Okay.
Shout out to the Creation Club. Thank you.
It's usually yourself.
Yeah, I'm on.
But you, okay. So how did we choose and land on this?
Actually, I'm going to give all credit to them. I'm not going to even sit here and act like it was my idea. I just kind of I followed.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, good luck tonight.
Yes.
Very excited to see you.
It.
Also, I was at the game, and it was an amazing championship game. You guys absolutely killed it. So it was so fun to watch all of you.
Oh wait, can we get? Are we running it back next year?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I just had to check. I want to.
I know Angel isn't here, but you already know.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night. Gary, what you got going on?
So which one of the homies are the ones who lost credit card roulette is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. You already know that, huh? So
I got birdies everywhere.
Al Jr. and Lion, they lost. They paid half the tab, but they got to sit here in the front, up in the front towards me.
What was the damage on said tab that you had to split it?
Well, whatever it is, we're not going to tell the wives. So, we're going to keep it in between us. So it's good.
For the next 30 days until the credit card statement comes in, they say, well, you spent what? How much? Where it is a business write-off. I know you answered this question during the nomination show and the preview show, but just the last 6-7 weeks, now that you're here with so many people that you've probably watched just like us, whether it be on the basketball court or the football field or what have you.
It's been insane, It's a life-altering experience. All these guys here, obviously, their whole life, they've been superstars throughout, right? Since high school, junior high, and everything else. I was a nobody up until I was 46 and a half years old, right? And then all of a sudden, my late 46, I make a hole-in-one, do well in a tournament, and my life changes at age 47. So it's kind of an oddity, but at the same time, I'm going to just go with it and have fun. And the coolest thing in the world is that I've got myself and 7 of my best friends with me tonight, and that's cool.
That's incredible. Also, by the way, you can't book a lesson. All right, with Block, he's booked now for the next couple of years. I picked up golf last year. All right, so my handicap is as high as it could possibly be. Give me like a tip or two that I could take to my next round.
Get rid of your 3-wood.
Damn.
Get rid of it. Your 3-wood just needs to go in the trash can.
Okay.
You waste more shots with the 3-wood off the ground than everyone. I'm telling you that right now. And then learn how to chip and putt. Outside of that, learn how to chip and putt. When you practice, you got to spend 80% of your time around the greens. I'm telling you that right now because that's where you're going to shave the strokes. You hitting it 5 yards further with your 7-iron or your driver isn't going to do anything for you, my friend.
This isn't what I want to hear. The 100 yards in, man, that's not the fun stuff. Everybody wants to tee it high and let it fly. All right, last question for you. Who are you looking forward to seeing the most? I know you got the Jordans on with the elephant print. I know that's what you do. That's who you are. Who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
Honestly, I saw Lil Wayne is in the audience tonight, and then Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's in the audience. I mean, those are two guys that I've never met in my life, and they're not in so much the sports arena. So I'd be really, really stoked to be able to meet those guys tonight, and hopefully I do.
Tyson, a good guy to have on your side. Michael Block, very much appreciate it for taking some time, and congratulations on all the success these last 2 months.
Cheers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Of course. Last question for you. I get watch content.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's time now for Off-Season On Lock, presented by Walmart, and we are now with Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes and the real MVP, Brittany Mahomes, in the building. Congratulations on being here, guys. You guys look stunning.
Yes.
We got the chest out. What are we wearing today?
So I'm wearing Boss, Hugo Boss. I've done a partnership with them, and luckily enough for me, they get to dress me. I don't have a good style, so they just do it for me. It makes me look good.
Brittany?
I am wearing Versace.
Oh, slight work, a little slight work. Okay, so how does it work when you guys get dressed? Because, I mean, we've seen you at the Met Gala. We've seen you do your thing. I saw you in a silver number the other night. It looked amazing. So how do you guys pick out your fits for events like this?
I have a great style. I have a great stylist. It's Brittany Mahomes.
That's why I said you're the real MVP.
Yeah. So no, I'll try to step up my style a little bit, and I've had help from a lot of people, but definitely Brittany's the one making the final decision.
Love that. Love that.
So how's the offseason been treating you guys? Obviously coming off the Super Bowl, plenty of things going on. Like what's new with you guys? Anything on the horizon?
We've been everywhere. We've been traveling a lot and bringing our kids with us, but in the off season we really like to spend time together as a family and go different places and do fun stuff with the kids, because during season, Dad's on lockdown football mode. So
I actually call this the real season for me. Now, when I'm a dad at home and I got two kids, 6 months, that's the real season for me.
Okay, I want to ask you about that, because obviously your kids are very young. You guys are basically new parents. So how has it been transitioning into being parents now?
Oh my gosh, so fun. I've enjoyed every second of it, but we've just been learning to manage our time a little bit better and be more present in what we're doing and time with our family.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very coachable. Coach Reed coaches me in the facility. Brittany coaches me at home. I do what needs to be done, and luckily the kids have a great time when I'm at home.
Love that.
Good. Speaking of Coach Reed, let's get to some football, because I'm extremely curious from your perspective. Obviously, you re-aggravated the high ankle in the first half of the Super Bowl. Second half, you guys turned it on. Did the experience from those first two Super Bowls help sort of carry you over into the second half and in that boundary to be able to actually accomplish what was one of the more exciting Super Bowls we've had the last 5 years?
No, 100%. Winning a Super Bowl and losing one, I would say my third one was the best I played, and that comes from experience. And luckily enough for me, I've been on good football teams. And so when that moment gets really big, which it does in the Super Bowl, I didn't panic. I relied on my teammates and relied on my coaches, and we were able to come back against a great football team and get that win.
Okay, so speaking of that one, you guys are nominated for Best Team. You also already won an ESPY. You're the best NFL player. You're also nominated for Best Athlete Men's Sports. So how do you feel like you're going to do? You're already 1 for 3. What about the other two?
I mean, my hope, obviously you want to win them all, but my biggest hope is to win the best team. I feel like we did a great job this year of having a lot of new guys added and guys stepped up in big moments. I got a lot of notoriety, but it wasn't just me. It was everybody. We had rookies step up and make plays happen. And so if we can win that one will be truly special for me for sure.
Yeah.
Now on another athletic field, you obviously played in the match with Travis Kelce, beat Stephen Clay. What was that experience like, and what was your favorite part of that?
Yeah, I knew we were going to do good, because when the lights come on, y'all seen Travis, man. I mean, he always shows
Next
up.
level. Yes.
So I knew if I just putted well and kept us kind of around the fairway, that Travis was going to hit the big shots. And it's just like a football game, I just throw it to him in the big moments, and he makes the plays happen.
Yeah, all right, let's talk a little bit more about golf, but in another way, because you recently partnered with Walmart, and I understand that you guys got some golf things happening with that also. What exactly is going on? Tell us more about that.
Yeah, it was an easy partnership for us. I mean, we've went to Walmart our whole entire lives. I've made a lot of great memories at Walmart with my family, and now with my new family. And so to be able to partner with Walmart, obviously get the golf balls, get the golf clubs, all the golf clubs for Sterling, and then Brittany getting all the important stuff like the fruit, all the organic stuff. It's been a great partnership, and I'm excited for people to be able to go see my Walmart list online, and maybe they can pick out a few things that we get.
Ooh, I love that. I definitely will do that. I'm very influenced very easily. Brittany, what is it like having Patrick home for the off season?
It's amazing. Just having him being able to help me do things around the house and just being able to interact with the kids, and obviously teach them all the sports that they need to know for when they get older, and he's like the best coach and dad doing that.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Yes. Once again, you guys look impeccable, so I can't wait to see you guys in there. Good luck, Patrick, the rest of the night, and thanks for having us, or thanks for coming.
Yeah, appreciate you having us.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Thank y'all.
Zach Edey in the building, looking incredibly short today on the ESPYs red carpet. Who are you looking forward to seeing most tonight?
I'm not sure. I haven't really heard too many people that are coming yet. But I heard LeBron's coming. Mike Tyson might be coming.
LeBron, Tyson, D-Wade, Carmelo Anthony. I know the Gen Z. Obviously, as an athlete, you're in it every single day. But do you kind of take a step back to actually appreciate the other greatness that sort of surrounds you?
Yeah, for sure. All around the sport there's greatness. All around every sport there's greatness. You kind of, like you said, you're around it, you're surrounded, you kind of get lost in it a little bit. But when you take a step back, you kind of realize what you've done. It's pretty cool to look at it like that way.
Took a step back and decided to come back to Purdue next season. What was behind that? Did you almost see what was coming out of this draft class and you're like, you know what, let me hone that skill one more year, or did that have nothing to do with the decision?
It was a bunch of different things. At the end of the day, I kind of just wanted to do what would make me the most happy. I think kind of taking another year, you know, the NBA it's obviously a great game, it's obviously a great thing, but at the end of the day, it is a business. College, I think there's a lot of people in the NBA who you said, like, you could make around the same money in college versus the NBA. Would you go back to college for a year? Probably a lot of people would go back to college. So I just thought that I have a great group of guys around me, great team around me. I've never been this close with a locker room in my life. And I felt like I didn't want to just kind of skip by this to go to the NBA. I wanted to take another year to really enjoy and appreciate it and then compete for a national championship.
Listen, the NBA are a fantastic 3 letters, but in this day and age in college sports, NIL is also a fantastic 3 letters. All right, Zach, this is the last one I'm going to have for you. We're obviously in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, fantastic actors. Let me ask you a question. Pretend like I just told you absolutely terrible news.
Okay.
Pretend like I just said the funniest thing you ever heard.
I'm a bad actor, man. I don't know. I don't do it.
Listen, man, you're going to have to learn how to do that when you get to the next level with all the flopping and stuff.
Like Boban doing all those movies and stuff?
That's what I'm saying, man. There's opportunity there at the next level, all right?
I'll be in like Terminator 7 or whatever.
Appreciate you. All right, thanks, man. Enjoy the show.
Zach Edey making Gary Striewski look like a small man.
Yeah.
You're watching the ESPYs Red Carpet Show presented by Walmart. Everybody showing up. The red carpet is popping at the moment. And we are also popping over here. Oh, look, there's Boomer. Love that.
Look at that.
All right, we have a very special guest here. 2 very special guests here. 2 Chainz and his son, Halo. Now, you guys aren't new to this media thing. Right, we've seen your podcast. You guys have been absolutely killing it. What has it been like being able to work together and do a podcast together?
I think it's fun working with my son. What you think?
Really, it's like nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm gonna say you,
father and son.
Yeah, you're the star of the show. You know that, right?
Hey, he got the chains on too. You want to show him the chains? It was sharp.
Yeah. Let's talk about your fits, because what would you call this? A chartreuse color?
I would just call this giving it to him. You know,
Okay.
that's what me and my family, my son, we just gonna give it to y'all every chance we get.
Okay.
It was we got invited. We've been doing our podcast a little over a year. It's called Me and Halo. Make sure you check it out. It's something that we came up with just being together every day. You know what I'm saying? He's 7 years old, very articulate, loves sports, and we're here, and we look really good. We look real nice, don't we, bro?
You guys look good. There he is. There he is.
I mean, you know they look nice because, you know, I'm from Atlanta too, so I'm a little bit biased. But, you know, if you're from Atlanta, Christine, you know you are just automatically gifted, right?
I guess.
But look, so let's talk about our hometown basketball team, all right? Like, what do you feel about where we're at right now? What do you want to see happen? You know, what are you excited about? Things like that.
I think we're like 3-0 in the summer league. That's a good start.
That's A, you know? It matters.
Doing good, man. I love, I know we signed DJ on, you know, Trey is a great friend of mine. Who is your favorite player in the league?
Trey Young.
Trey Young. So, you know, that lets you know how we feel about our Hawks, man. Let's go Hawks.
That's right.
All right, so what are you guys most looking forward to tonight? Obviously, there's a lot of people in the building.
Yeah.
You get to be around all the athletes that you guys talk about all the time. What are you looking
I
forward
think
to?
just us spending time together, growing in different ways like this right here, him meeting the people that he sees on TV and actually learning that they actually know who he is and following what he's doing. And
I want to meet Steph Curry.
yeah, he wants to meet Steph Curry, so that's what we're here for.
It's looking like right here.
Y'all know
Yeah, he looking for Steph.
So you said that Trey Young is your favorite Hawks player. Is Steph Curry your favorite NBA player? Okay, so it's still Trey?
It's still Trey.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Trey
All right. Well, guys, so excited to have you here. Thank you
Appreciate
for joining us.
Thank you.
Excited to see what you guys do with your podcast.
Thank you. Check it out.
And enjoy the night.
Thank you for having us. True.
Gary, what you got going on?
Peace. Man, I'm here with the champ. I'm here with Jamal Murray. All right, brought Denver that first Larry O in damn near 50 years. What's it like, man, to be a nominee for best team?
It's amazing. You know, we got a special group. You know, this is a squad I'll never forget. I don't think any of us will ever forget. So just be able to do it with this group and get something that this team hasn't done in forever it means a lot.
I was one of the first ones on SportsCenter. I was like, playoff Jamal is something different, man. Now that we've lifted now that you've lifted the trophy, can you sort of look back and be like, yeah, man, like playoff Jamal is different, man. I kind of put the team on my back when I needed to and kind of sort of hit that next gear when you had to.
Well, I mean, you know, in the playoffs is when you want to see the best players play. And so, you know, that's what I like to do, is just show up for the fans and my team and just get the job done, you know. So it's fun to be locked in like that and be in that competitive spirit, that mode, and just hoop. That's it.
How much fun were you having watching the internet go crazy over the Joker's reactions after winning the championship? And he was like, man, I just want to go home, or I just want to go ride my horses. How much fun were you having watching that just as a fan?
Yeah, that's true. You know, he just wants to go back and ride his horses and race them and all that. So, you know, he gets to do it now, chill, and then it's back to work.
Last question I have for you. I asked the same thing to KCP. The Joker gives you the opportunity to name his next horse. He's like, yo, Jamal, whatever you want, man. It's all you. What do you name in the next horse that he purchases?
I have to sit on that one.
KCP said Ferrari, you know, with the ponies.
That's a good choice. I was gonna be more goofy, but I'll have to think about it. Probably like some arrow or something resembling to me, you know.
Fantastic. All right, Jamal. Cool. Enjoy the show.
You could look in there or talk about this.
All right, guys, you are looking at the red carpet as people are pulling up to the 31st ESPYs. Now we're going to talk about the Pat Tillman Award for Service presented by Mass Mutual, and we have Bill Safety Damar Hamlin here. I mean, I don't even know where to start, because it is great to see you. It is great to have you here. I mean, obviously, you've been through so much. The Bills medical team is going to be getting that award. What does that mean for them and for you to be able to see that?
Well, for me, it means everything. You know, the reason why I'm standing here in front of you today, you know, just doing their job, you know, and the Pat Tillman Award, just a direct act of service, you know, and they wake up every day with not wanting any credit for doing what they do. They just show up to do the job, you know, to the perfect way, and that's what happened in my situation. So, you know, for them to be on this big stage like this and get the recognition that they deserve for, you know, saving their life.
Yeah, for sure.
In front of the entire world.
And how much does it mean to you to be here with them as well?
It means everything, you know. We shared a special moment together. You know, we're bonded together for life. No matter if I'm on the Buffalo Bills for 1,000 more years or what, you know, I'll be bonded with that medical staff for life, you know. So, you know, they're like family.
Absolutely.
It's crazy that you're here, because it's about 7 months since we saw you on that football field. And you've done so much over that course of time, obviously. What has it been like, that journey for you?
Same as it's always been. I've been in the community doing work, just trying to make a difference, trying to leave a legacy behind my entire life, you know what I'm saying? So it just put me on the front stage, and now I got a platform that I'm gonna have forever just to keep making a difference. So it's exciting.
We're glad to have you here, man. And hopefully you enjoying the evening so far. Have you seen anybody that you haven't run into already that you're hoping to see? Or
I got to see a good bit of people, you know, before here. A lot of people that I've seen and I've met and created good relationships with through over this last year. So, you know, it's just, you know, some of that same feeling.
So what are you looking forward to most tonight? Because, I mean, this is ESPYs, right? There's a lot of people here. As you mentioned, you've met a lot of these people already. But what are you looking most forward to tonight?
I'm excited to see Gatorade Player of the Year. You know, just to see everybody's outfits, check everybody out, you know, see what everybody's wearing, things like that. And, you know, just to experience my first ESPYs. So, you know, I'm going to be soaking it in all night, you know, taking deep breaths and just having a big smile on my face all night.
Well, I know for sure everybody is soaking in the fact that you are here, you're able to join us, and you're hanging out just like everybody else. It's been great to watch you just be what you are now, and also get to learn a lot more about you as a person. It's been awesome. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Yes, of course. Gary has a goat with him. Gary?
Sue Bird just said if she was given an ESPY for something other than sports, it would be putting together IKEA furniture. You said that's your ESPY. Sue, that's my actual description of hell.
Well, that's why it's my ESPY, because someone has to do it. And that person, as it turns out, is me.
Now, are you like I'll listen and follow the directions, or are you sort of like, been there, done that, I know where these pegs go, I know where these screws go, I know where those little circular things go?
Does anyone know where those things go? No, you got to follow it. You got to go from A to B to C with the little wrench thing. Oh, no, it's awful, but I like secretly love it.
You need to stop bragging, okay, because you're already good at like a lot of other things, Sue. Do you beat the time that it's like approximate 2 hours? Like, is this next level?
Now that I know that you can get timed and there's actual, maybe I need to look this up. Maybe I need to enter this. We just discovered something.
I'm sweating because I'm just thinking about the idea of putting together furniture. All right, we'll stop talking about that, and we'll actually start talking about, of course, the ESPYs. You are a frequent flyer here. Is it different every year, or do you sort of know what to expect at this point?
A little bit of both, but definitely more different.
Yeah.
More different than not. Whether it's the people attending, obviously who's hosting, who's getting the awards, the reason why we're here. But all in all, it's always fun. That you can expect.
And each year, you know, the guest list changes. So is there anybody this particular year that you might be like, all right, or is it like, seen LeBron, chopped it up with Patrick? Well, I've seen all of you. They should be excited to talk to me.
No, I'm actually, you know, myself, Diana Taurasi, we do something on ESPN, like a mega cast for the Final Four. We had Lil Wayne on this year, but I've never met Weezy F in person. So I'm kind of hyped for that.
Hi, I'm Sue Bird, and I can put together your furniture, little Weezy F baby. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. See you guys.
Appreciate you.
It is time now to welcome in the Gatorade Players of the Year presented by Gatorade. And we have Max Clark and Ava Brown in the building.
Yes,
Your
sir.
first ESPYs, obviously. Congratulations, guys. We're so happy to have you here. What's the vibes like? What are you guys feeling right now?
I mean, this is amazing. Obviously, stepping out for the first time on a red carpet, incredible people all the way around. And, you know, just having a great time. It's an honor to win an award like this, and this is cherry on top. So I'm really enjoying it, having a blast.
Ava, how you feeling?
Forever, you know, blessed. Just so amazed by all of the amazing things here, all the amazing people, and so grateful for the opportunity.
All right, Max, I'm going to start with you because you batted just under 650. Which is wild. You were also just recently drafted number 3 overall. So it's been a pretty fun few months for you. How has it been? How has the journey been?
It's been unreal. I feel like I keep saying the word surreal, and that's genuinely how I feel right now. I'm still kind of living the high of the draft, and it's just been an unbelievable 48 to 72 hours. Obviously, high school baseball was a blast. That last season with your best friends, representing your state, your city, all of the above. It's really, really cool to have the community backing me, and so to kind of, you know, well rounded off with this is unreal.
And you talk about it being a blast. Ava, you went 81-0. Right, like the 81 we usually talk about is reserved for Kobe Bryant and his 81-point game, but 81-0, like, have you ever known what it's felt like to lose in anything ever?
Yeah, I mean, throughout my career, I have to owe everything to my teammates. You know, I'm nothing without them, and being able to have a stat like that is not able to be done alone. And so forever grateful for my teammates and my community for believing in me even through what I felt like was a low in some points, and some people may have never even seen it. Everything that happens behind closed doors, you know, nobody really knows what happens. So just forever grateful for my community and my teammates for allowing me to be here today.
So you're going to have some new teammates very shortly. You've decided to go to Florida. Now, I went to University of Miami. My brother went to Florida State. So did my mom. So I'm going to still show love to you. Why did you choose Florida?
When I stepped foot on campus at Florida, I truly felt welcomed. I felt like my personality fit in very well with the environment there. The atmosphere there was, you know, it was unmatched. It felt very welcoming. It felt very comfortable. And because of that, I know I was able to make that decision comfortably, and I knew that I was making the right decision for myself.
I love that.
And Max, you were drafted by Detroit. I mean, being drafted is everybody's dream, right? What are you bringing to that organization? What are you most excited about to bring to the table?
Amen. And just like you said, it's every kid's dream. I can remember starting as a 5-year-old and knowing, you know, this is what I wanted to do for my life. I really enjoyed baseball. I love the sport. And I think that's exactly what I bring to the table. I'm a guy who's always going to give 110% effort. I'm a guy that's always playing with a smile on his face, and I'm always having fun. I love the game. So to bring that into a clubhouse is clubhouse changing. So my goal is just to be the guy that's high-spirited, encouraging others, being a great teammate, and having a blast playing the game, because that energy carries over.
That'll take you a long way.
Yeah, for sure. I do want to say you guys look amazing. You guys are matching, not on purpose, by the way. Max, I see this iced out chain that says home team around your neck. What does that mean?
To me, it is a collab with one of my former summer ball coaches. His name's Coach Nelly. He got me hooked up, and we've been you know, through this journey together. And to me, that's kind of his like inner circle. So I'm a part of his like home team crew. Guys like Drew Jones with the Arizona Diamondbacks, Elijah Green with the Washington Nationals, and then myself. We all kind of stick together. So we consider ourselves home team.
All right, can we see the chain? Because the camera needs to see the chain. Oh, you have a lot going on here. I got you.
Here it is.
Here it is. Yeah.
I got you.
We got it.
Iced out. Iced out. We love to see it.
It's great.
Guys, congratulations. Enjoy your time here. You know, have a blast, and I can't wait to see you guys and what you guys do in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hauser decided to go sleeveless on the red carpet today.
It's a choice.
Looking like he works out sometimes, maybe just showing off the arms in general. Doesn't matter. All arms are beautiful. Also tatted. I love that for him. Okay, so we just talked about one chain. Now we bring in multiple chains because Quavo just came in iced out.
We're keeping it.
I mean, making us look bad, right?
Yeah, I got a little bit on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it.
Yeah, of course. So I want to talk about your team, Georgia football, because they're up for an ESPY tonight. How do you like their chances?
We got to bring it home. We back-to-back champions. It's only right. We're going for a three-peat.
Of course.
Go Dogs. You know how we coming.
Yeah, for sure.
So you think they're going to get 3?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I feel good about it, too. Now, what about our Atlanta Hawks here, right? Like, it was a little up and down season, right? Kept winning, losing, but they kind of caught on at the end there, won that playing game. How are you feeling about the future of the team and where they're going?
I feel we still building, we still working. I feel like we just got rid of John. Shout out to JC, but we gotta bring in another piece for that. So once we get that right piece, I think we'll be ready.
Okay, so I like having conversations with everybody that's coming on set about their fits, but most people aren't used to doing this on a regular basis. I feel like you're true to this. So what is your process like when you're picking out your fit, when you're going to events, that kind of thing?
I just tell them to put a whole bunch of clothes on the rack, and then I point it out. I look at it like this cream fit. I came cream because I'm about the money today. You know what I'm saying?
It's also leather, though.
Yeah,
is that leather? Are you hot?
I ain't hot. I'm always cool. It's too much ice on.
That's the way to do it. Look, like I said, right? We said before we came on camera here, Atlanta breeds greatness, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure,
some greater than others. I'm not putting myself in that category. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Quavo, enjoy the night. Enjoy the night. Don't get too chilly in there. I mean, I feel like I could hold something. No?
What you need?
Okay.
Want the pinky?
We'll do that later. Okay. I'll take one of those. Thank you so much, Quavo.
Thank you.
All right. We now welcome in look, Mike Tyson in all white. I love this. Looking good. Haven't seen him in a minute. We now welcome in another person that is, I mean, just drippy. Mikaela Shiffrin. Right. This is a full circle moment. So I talked to Mikaela before she decided what she was wearing, while she was deciding what she's wearing, and now she has worn the thing. You've decided.
I've worn the thing. I'm wearing the thing. I have to spin.
Oh, yes.
Because the back is my favorite part.
Yes, it looks beautiful.
Can I do the interview like this?
It looks beautiful. yeah. I mean, shout out to your stylist, Jasmine.
Yes.
Okay, so how did you guys decide on this fit?
Honestly, Instagram. We did a little poll because there were two options that there was also like a jumpsuit that was super cool, and they were both sort of a wintry, icy feel.
Right.
I loved this one, but I felt like I'm always like excited when I have an outfit that I can walk really well in. So I was like, oh, the jumpsuit's going to be great. But then I was thinking it over, mulling over, and we did an Instagram poll, and it was like 40,000 people said that I should wear this.
Yes, no, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks
like
absolutely amazing. Yeah. It makes sense, right? Because you're in the snow very often.
Yeah. I've
talked to you multiple times about your chances on winning the 2 ESPYs that you are nominated for tonight.
Yep, still 0.
Are you feeling any better at this point?
You can tell. You could be honest.
I don't really feel anything at all.
No, she thinks she got it. You think she got it? Right?
I don't. I'm like worried that if I do win anything, I'm gonna have trouble walking up the stairs.
That's what you were saying. You're big. Like, you don't want to fall.
I don't want to fall.
Right.
I will probably fall. I think I have a plan if it happens.
Okay.
But I'm almost hoping it doesn't, so I don't have to worry about it.
Because did you write a speech? You have bullet points at least?
I have bullet points.
Okay.
I actually do have bullet points in here.
Okay.
And I wrote like too much, way too much. And now I'm just like, I'm just gonna thank everybody.
But you're not gonna fall though. I mean, like you're literally one of the best athletes in the world.
Yeah, I can.
You just got to go up there with
I can pretty much only like stand when I have skis on my feet. Otherwise, I'm fairly klutzy.
Okay. Well, I'm so excited to see you. You look amazing. I love the dress that you landed on. It looks beautiful. You're looking like snow, so it makes sense. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. You guys look great.
Trying.
Yeah, looking good.
All right, Lil Dicky is in the house. I mean, obviously. What did he decide on? A nice, oh wait, that's like an ombre.
Yeah.
It's black and blue-ish. Oh wait, no, sorry. I was looking at the wrong suit. That's Lil Dicky right there. Why? They both have the same hair. I wasn't even looking at it. All right, Gary is with Mike Tyson.
I just shook Iron Mike's hand, and I think every bone in my hand just crumbled. Mike, you still got it.
Thank you very much.
It's another ESPY Awards for you. How much do you get to sit back and just enjoy this as fan Mike Tyson?
Listen, I brought my daughter with me, and this is a vacation. We just came back from Europe, and we're having a good time. I'm taking it all in.
Been talking to a lot of fighters. Just got done talking to Claressa Shields, a champion in 3 different weight classes. Is the fight game right now, both in the ring and in the octagon, is it in a healthy place? Do you like where you're seeing it?
Absolutely, 100%. Yes, fighters should fight more against the toughest opposition. That's the only thing. They don't fight them quick enough.
Mike, do people still try to say, hey, I could take Mike?
I don't give a that energy.
Appreciate you, Mike. Enjoy the show, all right? Appreciate you.
All right, we are now very happy to be joined by the Cavinder Twins, Hannah and Haley.
Yes.
I got that right, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so before we start this thing off, guys, I just have to tell you something. It's great to be a Miami Hurricane.
It is.
I went to University of Miami and I played volleyball there.
Go Canes!
I did not know that.
Go Canes!
Go Canes! Okay, so this is your first ESPYs Awards. What is it like? What are you guys excited about? How do you feel?
I'm so excited. I didn't know a lot to expect, but I'm just excited to see the show, to hear the speeches. I think it's incredible to be even invited here with these amazing athletes. Yeah, I think it's just, I'm super excited to be here. It's an honor to be even invited, so I'm looking forward to the show.
Is there anybody that you're like really looking forward to seeing?
I would love to see LeBron. I've never got to see him in person, so I would love to see LeBron.
Yeah. What do you think?
We saw Sue Bird in the elevator last night. Hannah and I were like, oh my gosh, that's Sue Bird.
Okay, did you say anything to her? Like, what did you guys do?
Well, I didn't know. I was a little like, oh my gosh. And then we were all in the elevator together, and Hannah was like, oh my gosh, you're Sue Bird. And then we started talking.
Did you guys say who you guys were? Like, what happened?
No, I was just like, hi.
I was just like, you're like, we have nothing to do with basketball. We're just admirers.
I was just like, hi.
We love that for you. Okay, so obviously you guys, this is your first ESPYs Awards. Are you guys, do you guys come out to LA a lot? Like, how has it been? I know you guys have been, you know, TikTok influencers, et cetera. So how's it been being out in LA?
It's been great. Yeah, we do a lot of work out here. We just did an energy drink shootout here and a soul juice. So yeah, we just came out with an energy drink that we're super excited about.
Tell us more.
It's with Bucked Up.
Okay.
And yeah, we can't announce the flavor yet, but we're super excited about it. It's
that
coming
sounds fancy.
soon. But
what is the process of that like? Because I have no idea how that works. So what is the process of picking a flavor?
Right. So we flew down to Salt Lake City, Utah, where the headquarters are for Bucked Up, and we got to try all these new flavors. Hannah and I love energy drinks, so being able to just test and like find something of our own that represents us is we're super excited about. But yeah, it was a lot of taste testing.
Okay, so you've got the energy drink. You've started WWE. Like, is there anything else that's on the horizon that we can learn about? Can we get like the scoop here by any chance?
We're definitely into health and fitness, so we're going to be doing something in that region very, very soon. So we're very excited.
Okay, I want to know more about the transition from college basketball to WWE. Obviously, I would imagine the training is a little bit different. You guys have to learn a lot. So how has that transition been for you guys?
So we visited Orlando, where the training center is, just to get a little gist of like what goes into WWE everyday life, and just understanding like the skill and the set and everything that goes into it on a day-to-day basis is insane. All the stunts and all the acts and stuff, it's not something that you just go out and do and perform.
Right.
So we're super excited to learn more about it.
So like, is the level of fitness involved with that different than playing like college basketball? Because I think a lot of people like see WWE and they think like just because like, you know, maybe it's not the most real thing all the time, but like does not mean you still don't have to like train for something like that. Like, how would you compare that to college basketball?
No, I think absolutely. Like, if you have to be good at anything, you have to practice all the time. And I think going to Orlando and seeing that in the training facility was definitely shocking to us for a little bit. I was like, wow, like, they get after it. Like, it's very competitive, and I love that because we're very competitive people. So we're excited to see where that goes.
Have you guys met the Bella Twins? Like, are you guys cool with them? They're going to be here.
Oh, my gosh, they're going to be here?
Yes! Oh, my gosh, so they haven't met?
Oh, my gosh, no.
So what is that? Are you guys going to tell them who you guys are? I mean, you
know what you want to say hi. Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
I know they're going to be here, but a lot of people have been talking to us about them, so I'm super excited to meet them in person.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we'll look forward to it. So excited to see you guys. Go Canes.
Go Canes always.
Gary, what you got going on over there?
Man, we got Chris Paul in the building saying hi to the fans, saying hi to the people. Got to get a little man to joy. How special is it to be able to share moments like this at this point with the kids and they can remember it?
It's always dope to be here with him.
There goes Kyrie.
What's up, partner? Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Of course. Man, that's no problem, bro. Come on, man. Don't even thank me for that. Come on, bro. Listen, man,
doing the same thing for my board, though.
Of course. Come on, man.
Yes, sir. You look good.
How
bro.
are you?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing? You too. I don't want to interrupt. I'll see you in the gym. All good. All right, brother.
When's the last time you saw Kyrie?
Kai. My son was just at his camp. When was your Kai camp?
3 weeks ago.
Was he extra? Hey, was Kai extra hard on you because he knows who your pop is?
He's extra hard on everybody. He wants to bring out the best in everybody.
Hey, you get tips from both your pops and Kyrie. What's it like, man? Do they have different teaching techniques?
Yeah, Dad's from the East Coast, so it's more dog, more hard.
So is he. So is Kai. Yeah.
Wait.
I'm Dad, so he don't like to listen to me.
You say, hey, who's the dog? Who got the dog in him?
Both of them.
Oh, all right. Pops, that was a good correction from him.
He his own man. He's talking.
That's awesome, man. Obviously, you've been to so many of these ESPY awards. It's another one. LeBron, obviously, your guy is going to get awarded for best performance, has the scoring record, man. Is it going to be nice to recollect on that moment again?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's always nice coming to this. There's so many great athletes, and to see Bron celebrated as he should be is always nice.
Fantastic, Chris. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Appreciate your time. Thanks, G.
All right, we saw her whole team not too long ago, but now we welcome in the one, the only, Flau'jae. Here's the thing. You've had a whirlwind. We were talking to your team, as I mentioned. Obviously, you guys won a national championship, but you got bars. You're SEC Freshman of the Year. I mean, we've seen you kind of grow, and it's crazy to think that you've only had 1 year at LSU. So what has it been like over the last few months?
But it's been crazy, like, being a national championship, dropping more music, like, you know, just really following my dreams. Like, everything's falling in place type of vibe. It's cool.
Yeah, I love that for you.
And you know, part of the reason we did this, we're doing the individual, right, is because you went to Sprayberry High School, right? I went to Walton High School. That's Cobb County now. If you want to tell them about Sprayberry and how it goes with Walton.
Shout out Sprayberry. Shout out Coach Avery. We used to beat Walton all down, beat them down bad. But, you know, we represent for Cobb County.
Yeah,
we had
and hey, you know what?
Love the shade.
I wasn't a good enough athlete, so you know, no offense taken. I wasn't on those beats. So
yeah, for sure.
Good.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about a few things. I mentioned that you're a rapper. You are working on a collab with Lil Wayne. Is that what I've heard?
Absolutely.
What's happening with that?
Oh man, that's gonna be on the album for sure.
Okay.
I'm very excited to be working with him. He loves me. I love him, and I'm just so glad that everything happened. Right after the national championship, he was like, I gotta work with Flau'jae, and we're making it happen, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is there anything that you feel like you, first off, can't do? And two, is there anything else that you really want to like get into? Because I mean, between the game, the music, like, I mean, the possibilities seem endless. Is there anything else you would kind of want to dip your toes in?
I don't think it's anything I can't do. I would never say it's nothing I can't.
Right, of
you know what I mean? But I definitely want to tap into more of a business aspect. But now it's just putting my music out. Like, I have a project that drops Friday, July 14th. It's called For My Fans, and I'm super excited about that. So dropping more music and just getting more in my businesswoman era.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious how you balance everything, because I mentioned, obviously, you've had a whirlwind of the last few months. You are a rapper. You've been, you know, I heard that you performed last night. Like, you've been doing a lot. So how are you balancing all of these things?
I think it's just like discipline and having a real schedule. College really helped with that though, because like you have to be on time, you have to have your ducks in a row in order to be successful. So just being disciplined and just being consistent in everything I do. I got a set schedule, so I'm just trying to work on those two things, and that's what's been keeping me going this whole time.
Yeah. Anybody that I already know the answer to this, so don't say Dame. But anybody else that you want to work with in the future?
J. Cole, most definitely. I'm working with Wyclef right now, which is like super big for me. So that's big on the list.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta get some more Atlanta in there too, though.
Oh yeah, most def.
You know
most def, like Lil Baby for sure. You know, that's easy.
Yeah. 100%.
It is so great to see you. So great to watch you shine. Congratulations and good luck with everything that you're doing in the future.
Yes, for sure.
We talked to Jon Jones a couple of days ago, and we were still both contemplating what we were going to wear. And I went with something that had holes in it because it's hot as hell. But I'm glad to see that you went with something that you're like, you know what, buttons are optional.
You know what I'm saying? It's something super stretchy, like really breathable. And like, yeah, I'm probably one of the guys who doesn't have a suit on today, but I feel good. And that's what today's all about, is just feeling good. It's a celebration.
You feel good, you look good. Hey, Jon helped me make this TikTok where I said, I have intrusive thoughts that on my best day, I could take Jon Jones. I posted it, it's going crazy. Everybody in the comments said this: Jon Jones running at you would be the scariest thing ever.
I think I saw that. You got smart followers, man. They know their shit.
Jon, enjoy the show, man.
All right, I'll see you guys.
30 years have passed since Jim Valvano's legendary speech that launched the V Foundation.
It's been 30 years of battles.
30 years of perseverance.
30 years of progress.
30 years of strength.
And 30 years of never giving up.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
We are now joined by Kim Davis, Executive Vice President of Social Impact for the NHL, and Nicolas Hague, the defenseman for Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights. You guys, thank you for joining us. How is it being at the ESPYs? I mean, this is a big night for everybody, right?
Yeah, this is my first time here. It's pretty cool to see. It's the world of sports all in one place. So it's pretty cool to see lots of people that I watch on TV, and now we're walking down the red carpet. So. Definitely a cool moment for me, for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right, Kim, so I understand that the NHL and the V Foundation have some exciting news. Tell us about that.
So today we are launching an extraordinary partnership between the NHL and the NHL Players Association and the V Foundation to have a victory over cancer. We are going to take our fundraising to another level. Hockey Fights Cancer is a 25-year-old initiative. This is our 25th year. And so the opportunity for us to partner with the V and to be powered by ESPN is unprecedented, and we're really excited about it.
And Nick, we understand this has a meaningful personal connection to you?
Yeah, it does. I mean, like everyone, I feel like we're all kind of touched by cancer one way or another. So I think what the league is doing, I think it's so important. Myself, I had my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer a couple years ago now, and she caught it early. She's doing really well now, but hopefully with this and raising more money, and awareness for this sort of thing, there can be more cases like my mom, and I think that's what this is all about. Yeah.
So the V Foundation started 30 years ago thanks to a famous speech that happened right here at the ESPYs. How important is it for you guys to be able to announce this partnership here at the ESPYs?
Well, like I said, 25 years for us, 30 years for the V. The opportunity at this moment in time to fight cancer and take it to another level. Our brand of Hockey Fights Cancer has been so effective across the entire hockey ecosystem, but for now to be powered by the V Foundation and to be backed up by ESPN is truly going to allow us to do so much more to make sure that research and survivorship is #1.
No, it's great. It's extremely meaningful, obviously, and just really raises, I think, an event like tonight where you come together to celebrate sports, but also for a great cause. Before we let you guys go, Nick, I got to ask, Stanley Cup champs. First off, what is that just like for you? And do you know where the cup is at currently?
I think it's traveling right now. It's our little summer tour with it. It started last weekend, I believe. So it's most of the guys are taking it around their hometowns, and I think right now it's just kind of in between, but it is hard to talk about. Like it really is a dream for all of us, and everything we've worked so hard for, and that's what it's all for. So
I lied. One more question. Yeah. To cut you off, but do you know what you're going to do when you get the cup?
You know what? It's not got to be nothing crazy. We're gonna I'm gonna take it around Kitchener. Take it to Kitchener Minor Hockey. Most likely, kind of share it with the community and some of the kids back home, who were, I was once in their spot, and then try to get a little, quiet time with my family, and just, make sure we really enjoy it, and then we'll get some, friends, and try to enjoy the night with it as well. So
fun. I love that. He's so chill. He's like, we're just gonna have a nice, chill, relaxed time.
Nothing big.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good luck tonight. I know you guys are up for an ESPY, so good luck with that, and thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Gary.
Trinity Thomas joining us on the red carpet, a nominee, of course, for Best Play. Her favorite number just so happens to be 10, and that's because, Trinity, that's every single one of your scores, seemingly. So to be nominated for that particular award, how does that make you feel?
It really means the world to me. I went into my last 10 routine for Player of the Year injured and not knowing what was going to be the outcome of that vault, and to end my collegiate career like that was pretty special.
Take a look at the other nominees that join you in that particular category. Are you appreciating it sort of as a fan, or is it still just the competitiveness in you to be like, you know what, Justin Jefferson's catch wasn't even that good, or some of these plays, he can't do a backflip, you know what I mean?
Yes, no, I'm just appreciative I'm just appreciating everything, every single moment, and taking in everything, loving being here and being around all these incredible athletes. So.
Is it boring to just like walk normally and like jog? Is that boring to you, or do you prefer sort of like flipping around, doing handsprings and whatnot?
Yeah, sometimes I get a little bored, so flipping's definitely a lot more fun.
Last question for you. Obviously, at Florida, the collegiate career might be done, but what are the Olympic prospects sort of looking like now?
Yes, everyone's incredible. A lot of my friends are coming back and training as well, and so I'm super excited to be in the pool with them and getting back out there on the floor and understanding that, you know, it's been a long road and I get to have one more year to see what I have left in the tank.
Great. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Good job, Gary. All right, we're looking at the Dolby Theater, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier when we looked at this, there was nobody in there. Now it is starting to get a little packed. People getting ready for the show. We're about 10 minutes away from the 31st ESPYs. It's going to be lit. Very excited about it. And, you know, we haven't really talked about any awards just yet. So let's take a quick look at the nominees for Best Team, because there are a few, and obviously these teams are pretty good.
I mean, we got a great list this year.
Yeah. All right, let's start here with the Nuggets. We have the Nuggets, the Bulldogs, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Aces, the Tigers, the Sooners, and the Golden Knights. Obviously, mad championships.
Yes.
On this list.
Yes.
Harry Lyles, who would your vote go to?
I hate that I have to pick against, and you know what, I'm not even really picking against any of these teams, but I hate that I have to not pick many of them. I'm going to pick the Nuggets. Okay, just because throughout the entire season,
right now.
This is a team tried to find a reason why Jokic isn't one of the 3 best players in the NBA.
Yeah.
Why they're not going to go deep into the run. We tried to find ways to give it to the Lakers, you know, to the Golden State. We like Sacramento there for a minute. This Denver Nuggets team won that team's first championship in their franchise's history. They did it in dominant fashion, and so dominant now that not only are we not pretending they don't exist, we're picking them as the favorite for next year. So that they got my pick. What about yours?
Okay, so I am looking at this list, and I really think I would go Nuggets, but I'm not going to go Nuggets. You want to know why? Because we have some friends of the show, and they are the Lady Tigers, the LSU Tigers. Okay, here's the thing about this team. We already know that they got mad personality, mad character. Also, a lot of individual success on this team. We talked obviously to Flau'jae. We saw Angel Reese as she walked by, and these girls have been absolutely killing it, not only on the basketball court. We saw what they did on the basketball court, but after they won that championship, we've seen so much of them, about them as individual people. It's been great to get to know more about all of them. So I'm going to go with LSU. And yeah, I was at this game. It was lit. So I'm going to go with LSU for that.
And, you know, honestly, the thing I love about that team, and that honestly I wanted to pick them, but the impressive thing about them to me is, one, this was supposed to be South Carolina's year, right? Everybody thought it was going to be South Carolina. And then Caitlin Clark was the story of the tournament, and they said, not so fast.
Ring me. Yeah, we loved that. All right. Gary's a TikToker.
He is.
He's with another TikToker.
Noah Beck in the building on the red carpet, and I wasn't on TikTok in these last couple of hours, but I'm looking forward to getting on TikTok and seeing the Get Ready With Me that went behind the Versace, yeah?
Yeah, I'll have to do one of those things that I've been doing lately because I've been irresponsible before. I'll do a Get Ready With Me, so I'll take it all off and then start from scratch after the event.
Wait a minute. Is that a peek behind the curtain?
That is, a little glimpse into
You're going to just pretend like it never happened and then just go home and...
I got to be fully transparent with my followers. I'm like, look, it happens. Sometimes you're running late like I am now. So,
you forgot the sleeves, man.
I did, yeah. This one came without sleeves. It's hot. So, like, I need to even out my farmer's tan.
Let me ask you this question, Noah. Look to your left. You think you could beat him in a fight?
My boy here?
No, Mike Tyson.
Oh. I was like, what? No,
What's up, Mike?
I do not think so.
All right, man, we're going to let you enjoy the show, man. It's a who's who on this red carpet, right?
What's that?
It's a who's who on this red carpet. Anybody you're looking forward to seeing?
I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts.
I'm going to tell him you said you can beat him in a fight.
No, please don't. I'll be, the moment you look back, I'll be gone.
I appreciate you knowing.
Yeah, appreciate you. Have a good one, man.
Be good.
Gary really working that red carpet, and so is Jon Jones. I talked to him yesterday. I don't know if Gary mentioned this when he was talking to him. I talked to him yesterday. He didn't have an outfit picked out because he gained 50 pounds. He said it's hard for him to find clothes these days. He's now in the heavyweight division, but he looks good, so it's great.
Good chest out too. I mean, classic look.
So great to see him. All right, let's take a look at another award that's going out tonight. This one for Best Breakthrough Athlete, and these names are very familiar with you guys. We got Caitlin Clark, Brock Purdy, Angel Reese, and Julio Rodriguez. Harry Lyles Jr. Who are you picking on this list?
I mean, Christine, before the Final Four, I would have told you Caitlin Clark. But Angel Reese took it from her, man.
Yeah.
I mean, in just incredible fashion, like I mentioned, the personality, but her game as well. I mean, this is, like, she's really just getting started, right? Her and this entire LSU team came out of nowhere to some people, not everybody, right? Some of us saw the greatness before us,
right, yeah.
You know? But you can't argue with the game, the way that she reacted to everything that people were throwing at her in the aftermath of that game. You see it, right? Ring me. So it's got to be her.
That also was one of the best moments in sports this entire year. Another really good moment in sports, and listen, Angel Reese gets my vote too, but I want to talk about another player on this list. Let's talk about Brock Purdy a little bit. Because Mr. Irrelevant, he actually doesn't mind the Mr. Irrelevant nickname. We talked to him on the preview show, the ESPYs preview show. He doesn't mind that nickname, and nobody was expecting him to do what he did this season. When he got his first start, against Tom Brady, and I asked him about that specifically, and the fact that he went out there against the GOAT and was able to do what he did. So I'm going to go with Brock Purdy.
Not so irrelevant.
That's a pretty good vote right there.
I mean, it's great.
Okay, all right. Gary, I don't know who he would vote for this, but let's take a look at what he's doing.
KCP, the champ in the building, nominated for, of course, best team. Have you been able to sort of soak it in? A couple weeks have passed now since getting that first Larry O in Denver. What's it been like?
It's been good. I've been able to soak it in, just relax and chill now with my family, and just enjoy being a champion again.
What's it like having the Joker, a teammate like that, man? Like, we see him, we see the antics, we see him not even excited about winning the chip. What's it like when the cameras aren't rolling in that locker room?
Man, it's just him. He's been himself. Silly, cracking jokes and stuff, but he's a hell of a player, and I'm just glad to be one of his teammates.
What's it going to take to run it back? Of course, losing Bruce Brown, but obviously the important pieces are coming back. Yep. That core coming back. Can Denver run it back?
Yeah, we can. We just, like you said, we lost some great pieces, but also the next guys that we did draft it and are added to the team just come in and pick up that slack there. We still can run it back.
Last question for you that I have. If the Joker allowed you to name his next horse, what would you name it? If he was like, yo, KC, whatever you want, man, you can name my next horse. What are you going to name him?
Ferrari.
Ferrari with the horses. I get that. All right, fantastic. KC,
appreciate
thanks,
it.
man.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the show now, all right?
You're watching the ESPYs Red Carpet Show presented by Walmart. And as you can see, the red carpet is a little quiet now. Oh. That's because most people have made their way inside and they're getting ready for the ESPY Awards, which is in about 3 minutes. There it is. Everybody's inside. It's looking beautiful.
It is.
In there. Everybody looking beautiful. Obviously, we saw a lot of people. And one of those people that you saw on the red carpet was one Gary Striewski.
I'm here.
Which, by the way,
I joined the party.
I helped G Money pick out his outfit.
I did, because as you know, I came here with a half-empty suitcase because last year I just went across the street and I got something to LA. And I was like, you know what? C-Dub is going to help me this year. So she picked me a shirt that's got holes in it so I can stay nice and cool on this.
No, listen, I tried to put him in a leather shirt, leather shorts.
Yeah, that was
it was short sleeves.
Not a great friend.
It doesn't matter. It would have been really fire, and he was going to be on his SGA.
No, it would have
fire in the wrong way.
It would have been it would have been a literal fire. Listen, the pants are breezy, the shirt is breezy. I think we did a good job. Plus, I was down there. I was on the front line.
You
know what I mean, on that red carpet.
You would have gotten so many compliments on your fit, though.
I got a ton of compliments. You just didn't hear them. Trust me. Everybody was like, "Hey, by the way, I'm not going to talk into the hot mic. You look real good, Gary." By the way, real quick. Brock Purdy. It's Brock Purdy. The man was undefeated as a starter. The only reason he lost was because he got injured. This man was 3/4 away from taking the 49ers to a freaking Super
That would have been wild, right?
As the 250-something pick, 260-something pick.
Yeah.
It's Brock Purdy, man. That's unbelievable what he was able to do.
Yeah, and obviously for you, best team is the Denver Nuggets.
Hey, listen, I heard Harry, he was like, you know, I don't want to go against these teams. I was like, but he's really going to disrespect the Nuggets again. And then you were like, yo, it's the Nuggets, the way they did it, how they had to do it with everybody, including a bunch of people at ESPN being like, why are we giving the Nuggets any credence? Why are we giving them airtime? I'll tell you why we're giving them airtime, because they got the best dang player on the freaking planet. Why am I yelling? First Larry
Gary's
Hill
on
in
his
dang 5
soapbox.
decades.
All right, what are you most looking forward to tonight, and what was the best part of tonight? What's happening?
Everybody, and this is, I think, just an indication that we are all just as a collective millennial base getting older. Everybody's like, I grew up listening to Lil Wayne, and we're excited to see and hear Lil Wayne perform. The throwbacks. Listen, we were there for the sound check. And my man was going a million. I was like, oh my gosh. I want to sing along, but I can't.
Speaking of getting old, though, so you talked to Chris Paul and his son.
Yes.
Talk about millennials getting old. Yo, man.
Whew. I'm saying,
like, we remember.
He's tall.
He's like speaking for himself.
Oh, and I hate it when adults used to do that, right? When you're literally like, oh, I remember when you were this big, but also like,
it's unbelievable.
Gary, your first ESPYs, how you feeling about it?
Honestly, great. Never thought I'd be a part of something.
You look
like this.
awesome, by the way.
Hey, and you know what? Shout out to the air conditioners that you guys can't see on
Those
camera.
air conditioners
Keeping a brother cool,
saved
man.
our lives. Woo! Everybody that worked behind the scenes saved our lives. You guys made our lives amazing. The ESPYs also going to be amazing. Thank you for watching the ESPYs Red Carpet Show presented by Walmart. Enjoy the ESPYs. We'll see you guys next year.
Hell yeah.